going on, man? This is the Low Key Cave, Keyshawn Niles YouTube page, aka Mr. Low Key. We are getting into Snowfall season 4. The wait is over. We are finally here, and yeah, it's up and stop. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but man, it's like it's really going there. It's going there, and we just see how the stakes are so much higher now with everything that Franklin is dealing with, and even Teddy. Like it's almost the way this season starts, it's almost looking like Teddy and Franklin are going to have to deal with so many of their own obstacles, almost looking like it's going to be leading into them almost colliding. Their issues almost collide, and maybe not together, but you can just see the issues that they are having in their inner circles while trying to just get shit done. As far as Franklin trying to just keep the organization going smooth, but like they said, you know, when money gets involved and you got this new drug out here and this shit is going on the crack shit as far as what it was back then, like even today, but just showing the dynamics of how shit just go left so quick, and you just see how where they came from, especially Franklin, man. I mean, I hear these comparisons sometimes to Franklin and Tariq. There's no comparison. Franklin has been to jail. Franklin has been shot. Franklin been beat down, all the whole nine, and he is at that point now where he's been through the shit. Tariq ain't been through shit. Tariq, yeah, he killed somebody that's one the third. He ain't been to jail. He ain't been through these certain obstacles where he like, oh shit, like you don't see him come out helping his mama doing what he doing, but the shit Franklin going through, running a whole organization, like nah. And Tariq is not really running the whole organization. He's basically halfway working for other people, you know, like the whole Mary J. Blige character and whatnot. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Snowfall. And we have everybody here, you know. We have Oso, you have Aunt Louie, Tyrone, all these people back. Of course, Peaches. And yo, shout out to that white boy. I don't know, I can't remember his name. The white boy, you know, Franklin was staying with in the earlier seasons, you know, season 1. And the white boy been around all this time, and yo, the whole thing, you know, yeah, this is spoilers or whatnot, but when the whole thing went down in the warehouse, yo, the white boy coming out there with a vest on, like he been down, yo. We gotta get that white boy his credit for that's been sticking with Franklin. Them, like he been riding, man. But everything that's going on, and of course, last but not least, I can't forget to mention Leon. And man, I hate to see Franklin and Leon going through it, man. I think as an audience, we all hate to see Franklin and Leon going through it, man. Because Leon is that ride or die loyalty dude. But we also see where Franklin coming from, trying to do this whole business thing. But I also see now that Franklin, he can't get the whole thing going on with Manboy and Scully. He can't even get them in a place where it's all about business and not the whole violence and everything. And you see how much everything done took a left turn, and just trying to see how they're going to deal with those situations. But even just seeing Mel, man, just seeing how she's dealing with everything, and you see how she's pretty much done turned her life over to God, and we pretty much see that she's out there in Texas with her aunt. And we see Franklin didn't say nothing, of course. He didn't mention anything or what happened or whatnot. But man, you could just see the look, man. This is credit to Damien Idris acting, the guy that plays Franklin. You just see his face every scene, like he going through it. Like he going through it, man. And you feel it, like, cause we done been through this ride with him from season 1, 2, and 3 going into 4, and you see it, man. Like dude really do not want no bullshit, no violence. He don't want that shit. He really wants to try to make money and just, that's it. But you see how this situation where he brought crack into this neighborhood and how everything is just changed. It ain't, you showing how people have turned to fiends, and I think that was a lot what was going on with season 3, how just the destruction of how this shit, the drug turns you, what it turns you into and whatnot. Now We getting into what the drug does with the money side, and you had a violence coming in with these gangs and these people fighting over territory and everything. And you see he's supplying both sides, and you just see how it's just building on each layer, and you getting an understanding of what this shit really did in those times. Of course, they not going off just. I'm talking about as far as the story, because I feel like they have gone off of the whole Freeway Ricky Ross thing, because I don't care what you say. This show based on the whole Freeway Ricky Ross thing. No matter what they do, they're going to be on that same scale of mentioning him because of the whole CIA thing and what Franklin is doing. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go back. I know Freeway Ricky Ross was a big dude. He was a big dude. But I don't know if he was at the stance of what Franklin is doing. Like, it's just so many questions you be wanting to ask because of, like, and I'm not trying to go back. I know we don't seen the whole season or whatnot, but think about how shit was just falling into Franklin lap. Like, he go to this drug lord and like, front me a key. And like, okay, boom, boom, boom. Like, damn, bro, you lucky as a fuck. Then he go to Oakland. Nigga is just walking around Oakland. And if you know anything about Oakland, bro, how the fuck, especially at them times, nigga, you ain't just walking around Oakland with that damn book bag of money just like, yo, where they cook crack. It was like, it just felt like Franklin was in situations where it was unbelievable at certain times. Like, brother, you were just lucky as fuck. But, I mean, we go with the ride. That's all I got to say. But as far as just these episodes and going into season 4, you just see how everybody's mood has changed. And that's where I want to go into his mama and his daddy, Alton and Franklin's daddy, and just seeing how they are dealing with everything. And you see they're starting to get to a point now. They was trying to rock with this shit, yo. They was trying to go with it. But you see now they like, man, look at this shit. Look what it's doing to the neighborhood. You see how Franklin's daddy is doing this shelter thing or whatnot. And you see how his mama, like, low key, his mama just want him to be safe and straight. So she's still trying to get shit done where he's safe on the government side of things. You know, them dealing with the Teddy situation and shit. I'm going to get to Teddy too and everything they got going on. Like, whoa. But as far as Franklin and his situation, is just seeing how the destruction of, like I said, the crack cocaine epidemic and how that shit just destroying this neighborhoods and how it's destroying everything around them. And you see how this shit is weighing on him, and you see how he just going through this shit. Like I said, the acting, man, and that's everybody all around the table. Even D-Ray Davis, you know, Peach is like, give them his credit, but man, Franklin, like, he is the main focus of this show. Teddy, Oso, everything that's going on, Franklin is the main focus of this show, and that's who we all following and want to follow 24/7. Like, don't get it wrong, man. I want to know what's going on with Teddy and them. I want to keep up with the situation, what they got going on. But this show is driven by Franklin and his inner circle. And just seeing how, man, it's like, you know how, even when Franklin was trying to get this shit together with Scully and man, boy, you like, man, this shit not going to work. I know he up to some shit. It's not going to work. Franklin kind of remind me of goddamn, Michael on Prison Break. You ever seen Prison Break? Check out Prison Break. Franklin reminds me of Michael out Prison Break. Like, he's smart as shit, but every time he try to plan some shit out, the shit just go AWR. It never works, but that's kind of how shit goes in these shows. Like, ain't shit supposed to go perfectly. You ain't gonna have no show. But I'm just saying, though, it's just far as how Franklin is dealing with stuff, man. And you just want him and Leon to get back straight, because you know he just need that presence. And you know how that shit went down in the warehouse. Like I said, this is spoilers, but just how the stuff went down in the warehouse. You know, I feel like if he had Leon with him, it wouldn't have went down like that. But like I said, Leon is a hothead, and the shit he was dealing with Man-Boy and not trying to handle this shit business-wise was like, that's why I guess they had to go their separate ways. Because Leon, look, I like to do shit a certain way, and you don't. So he got to do his own thing, and you got to respect that. But this whole thing, like Franklin said, like, all right, I'm gonna cut you off from the plug. Like, I got the goddamn connect. I got the plug. Teddy. Now let's go into Teddy. He has a lot going on, man, and they have a situation going on with a cop that's in Mexico. And man, this dude ain't playing. He ain't one of these niggas. They not about to just talk him into a little bit of money, this and that and whatnot, and we like, all right, let's do this in the third so we can run this shit through Mexico or whatnot. Because now, whoever they was dealing with, they got to deal with an entirely different person, and this person they're dealing with, this cop in Mexico, like, he not playing no games about shit. He not trying. He not gonna let them lowball him, basically. And he's basically like, he basically almost like trying to be partnered in with them with this shit. And they basically, the thing they trying to be, they basically want him to turn the eye. Like, they just trying to get this shit through Mexico without being pulled over and shit like that. He like, nah. Like, he breaking shit down to him. Like, this cop in Mexico is telling them, yo, I want a certain amount every week. And man, the shit that happens with Oso and just the ramifications and like the consequences and the repercussions by this shit, like, damn, man, like, they not playing. And that's why I feel like, man, it's some shit that's gonna happen with Franklin. Not with necessarily just with Franklin, but you could tell like shit is gonna go down this season. You feel like, I feel like it's just something gonna happen to somebody. Definitely. I feel like that time is definitely coming. I feel like we done got to that point now where it's going to be a major casualty. We definitely going to lose somebody this season. And I already can feel like I just see it coming, man. But you see how Franklin is dealing with all his obstacles. He got to deal with this gang shit. He got to try to deal with just making this shit operate without losing control, because Aunt Louie is like, at the beginning of episode 1 of season 4, you have Aunt Louie telling them like, look, man, we barely hang, like, we got this under control just because of the prices we get from Teddy. Then on Teddy's side, he got to deal with this shit with this cop in Mexico. And then, like, you see how this shit is starting to break down with everything they trying to have going on. And you see how Franklin's trying to go to Teddy, asking him for help with the situation, with the whole gang shit. And he like, yo, look, you supplying both sides, you got to pick us choose. And you see how that shit went. And I'm telling you, man, that nigga Scully, cause Scully crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know if I would have done that, because I'm like Louie. Aunt Louie telling Franklin, like, look, man boy is ambitious. Like, he wants your spot. Like, he want to go after that shit. And you see how when man boy, after the whole situation went down, man boy looking at Franklin like, they looking at him like he weak. And the way, you know, he got everything going on with him being shot and whatnot. So this put Franklin in one of those situations where, once again, he's going to have to prove a point, I feel like. Because each season, I feel like he's had to step up to the plate and be the guy that he's supposed to be. As far as this drug kingpin guy, like, he done went to jail. He had to prove a point. As far as him getting shot, like, he killed old girl daddy. Like, he couldn't take no chances with him coming back and fucking up everything he had going on, and he had to end that situation. Like, and that's what I mean by the shit he done been through. So it's just, man, it's just a lot. And you see how, just coming from him trying to get front of the key, and you see how the shit just goes, and you see how God, I can't even remember the drug dude he got the shit from, but the Arabian guy or whatnot, you know who I'm talking about. The guy that fronted him the first time in the first season. But you just see how he's got to that point now where he's gonna have to make hard decisions. Same thing with Teddy. And you see, I'm enjoying their relationship, Franklin and Teddy's relationship. I am enjoying their relationship, because I kind of feel like, I think at first you kind of feel like Teddy don't got his back. You don't feel like Teddy really got I kind of feel like Teddy's down for the cause, bro. Like, he really is. Like, I feel like him and Franklin are building that bond. I do. And I feel like they both, in a way, care about each other, in a way, as far as trying to keep everything in motion. And it's just going to be exciting to see how they try to keep this shit in motion, because you see how each season go, like, they find some way, Teddy in and on Franklin in, like, they do it, but you could tell it's going to be some major casualties, man. It's going to be some major obstacles to get around. And I'm telling you, I feel like this whole Franklin situation, man, and Leon, man, I just hope it don't come to a. I'm not even gonna say that because I don't want to spoil. I just feel like I just don't want it to come to that situation, man, because man, yeah, I ain't gonna say that and all, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm already enjoying this, man. It's already got me on the edge of my seat. It's intense at the very beginning. Episodes 1 and 2 are very intense, I feel like, and just getting this whole thing with I'm enjoying everything that's going on with Oso too, Oso and Teddy, and you see how Oso and Teddy their relationship is getting real close, and everything that's going on with them. But man, just the end of the episode 2 and everything that goes on with Oso and that shit that goes down. That's why I said this cop in Mexico, like, he not playing, man. And it's just going to be exciting to see everything that goes on with that. Then we have to deal with the situation with Franklin and the cop. I almost forgot about this cop, man. But you see how Franklin is trying to deal with this situation with Scully now. And you see how now he has another problem on his hands. Now he got to deal with the cop because the cop feel like he was trying to set him up or whatnot, dealing with the whole situation with Scully. And now he has to deal with that situation. And now it's going to come to a point where is he going to step up to that plate to feel like he did with certain other situations. Like, is he going to let these guys, basically he's going to let this cop bully him, and is he going to run away from Scully, or is he going to step up? Because now you get to that point where word is going to go around. Are you able to hold on to your shit, or somebody can just take it from you? And you see he already had to deal with certain situations like that in earlier seasons. So that's one of the things, like I said, I'm just excited to see. And I'm just ready to see how they're going to deal with these situations on both ends as far as Teddy and Franklin, because to me, they are basically the two main focuses that you are getting right now as far as dealing with the whole crack situation and them bringing in the drugs. And you see Teddy trying to, man, that scene, yo, Teddy, that's why I said, yo, you got to, man, shout out Teddy, bro. He wasn't playing with this whole guns situation and trying to move the guns. Old boy, the guy that was fronting Franklin in the first season, I wish I could remember his name, but the Arabian kingpin drug dude. When Teddy went to meet him and I asked, yo, where the guns at? Like, where they at? And they in there playing this shit. Teddy was like, all right, boom. I thought he shot old boy. Teddy went up to him like, yo, look, I'm going to give you you going to tell me what his guns at. You going to let me know. And that's the thing, man. The seriousness with this shit. Franklin and Teddy, you see how it ain't no more game. These guys are focused and they serious about everything that's going on. And just seeing the level of where they at now, coming off season 1 to season 4 now. That's the thing, man. So, like I said, man, I'm just ready to see where this is going to go. And I'm at the edge of my seat because I don't want nobody to die. This is where you got these characters that you enjoy so much, man. You don't want to see nobody die. I mean, Man Boy and Scully, I mean, I'm not worried about them two, but shout out to my boy Scully, the actor playing him, DeAndre Barnes, man. I'm just happy to see guys like that able to get back into the acting game. You haven't seen them in so long, and you know certain people, actors like that, might have had certain situations dealing with, but that guy's, man, he got to get an Emmy. He got to get some type of award. The dude playing Scully, DeAndre Barnes, you already know who he is. That's the boy off The Wood. And I can't remember his name off The Wood, man, but that nigga playing Scully, man, yes, man, he has to get some type of award, man. But that's pretty much my review of Snowfall's season 4, episodes 1 and 2. And y'all hit me up in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about everything that's going on with Franklin, how y'all feel about these new episodes 1 and 2, because another thing is definitely R.I.P. to John Singleton, man. I was kind of worried about how this was going to look without John Singleton, man, but it kind of looked like they're keeping that same element of everything that's going on. It's just a matter of seeing how the rest of the season is going to go, because, man, not John Singleton, Boys in the Hood, you know he has this platform and the eye for everything that's going on, because he's come from this neighborhood. He was from this time. He's from this. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. And I think he has good people around that is going to be able to keep that same essence of the show when he was there. So definitely R.P. John Singleton, man. But I hope I'm not forgetting anything, man. Yeah, like I said, man, just in the comment section, let me know how y'all feel about this new season of Snowfall. And hit that like button. hit that subscribe button, man. This is the road to 100 subs, man. And once again, I want to give a shout out to all my new subs, man. Shout out to everybody that's viewing my videos, man. It's much appreciated. I'm telling you, man, this is the road to 100 subs, man. We're going to be bringing in new content. I'm trying to work on doing some new skits and everything too, man. And I'm going to be doing some more TV reviews. I'm doing WandaVision soon. I got some Law and Order SUV. You know, Stabler coming back, so I might be jumping on that, doing some reviews on that for real though. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this new Snowfall season, man, because I'm really excited and I'm enjoying it. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Road to 100 subs, man. We out.
With and things I can't. Stopping a gang war falls in the ladder.
If we go to war, we ain't gonna survive it.
You might know where we live.
We ain't running from nobody.
Yeah, yo, come on.
Here we go again.
Give me some reason to believe that we can make it out intact.